In this quick video, we're going to look at 7 things selling well on eBay. We're going to use Scarcity Manager's eBay best-selling items feature, which comes for free with our Gold, Platinum, and Platinum Plus platforms. So we will be ending with the highest selling items and looking at the sales history as we go. Stick around to the end and I will show you just how I'm able to view the sales history for each of these listings. Okay, let's dive in. So we're going to start with the 7th item, which is a drinks dispenser. So we're going to type in the name of the category in here. And that'll come up under kitchen, dining, bar, barware, and there we have it there, dispensers. The category number eBay assigns to that is 103429. Now just as a little aside, if you want to know how to find what category number something's in, if you're interested in researching it further, I have the listing already up here. If you hover over any of these category numbers here that the seller is listed under, eBay will give you the category number in the bottom left hand corner in this gray bar there, as you can see there. Okay, so the category number is 103429. Okay, so we'll click on that. Okay, so now we'll be collecting this data from eBay through the API. It takes a little bit of time because it's a lot of data to collect, so just be patient with that. Okay, so here we have our results here. We are searching under Australia right now. The category is dispensers. It gives a maximum of 20 results. That's all eBay allows us to import. Okay, so we have the item ID here on the left, item title, number of items sold, how much it's selling for, and the watch count. So the item that we're going to look at today is this one here. So if you click on it, click on the item ID, it will lead you straight to that eBay listing. So you can see it is selling for $77.50. Their sales history is 301 since they've listed it. However, we want to look at a little bit more detail, their sales history more recently. So we can see that this item has sold from the from the 5th of March through to the 27th of May, it's selling consistently for $77.50. So that's 21 sold in the last 83 days. Okay, so that's the first item. Okay, the second item is a shopping trolley. So we're going to type that in. Okay, so it's already coming up here, shopping trolleys and baskets. We're going to click on that. Wait while it brings up the results. Okay, so the item we are interested in is this one here. So we can see they've sold 1,283 in the life of the listing, and selling price right now is $80.71. So we're going to click on that. This is the item here. So like we said before, we want to get a more granular idea of their sales rate. This one does charge freight, so that means there's a little bit more profit in this one. So let's look at the item history. So they've sold this one in the last 88 days. They've sold 29, but that varies between, they're selling them here for $94.95 or $85.46. So it's only the very last item, one of them, that they've dropped the price and they're selling it for $80.71. So about a third of the sales I worked out are selling for $94.95, and they're also, as we can see, charging freight. Okay, so that's our second item. Let's go take a look at our third item now. Okay, so our third item is a tens machine. Put that in. Under this category here, click on that. Okay, so here we have our search results here. We have the top 20 results. So the item that we are interested in is this one here. Click on that and it'll take us through to the listing. Okay, so this one's selling currently for $51.99. The life of the listing, it sold $2,290. It's free postage. So let's take a little bit more of a granular look at their sales history. Okay, so this item is selling at $51.99 consistently. Okay, so in the last 74 days, they've sold 28 of these items. Okay, let's go and have a look at our fourth item. Okay, so our fourth item is a pillow. I'm going to type in keyword so we can bring it up. So it's under this category here, feeding pillows and covers. So we'll click on that and let it retrieve the data. Okay, so here are our research results for feeding pillows. We've got the top 20 results. So the one that we're going to look at is this one here. So we'll click on the item ID. Okay, so in the life of the listing, they've sold 2,679. The list price currently is $59.95. This one's a trending item as well. I forgot to mention all of these items are trending. So let's have a look, closer look at the sales history. Okay, so this item is selling for between $51.95, as you can see down here, going up to $55.95. So their sales history is they've sold 39 of those in the last 40 days. So that's a pretty solid, consistent seller, as you can see. Okay, let's go take a look at our fifth item. Fifth item is a beauty item. They're under the rollers and curlers section. Okay, so health and beauty is a parent category, and then we've got some sub-child categories. It's this category here. We'll click on that. Okay, so here we have the top results, top 20 results under the category of rollers. Okay, and the item that we are going to be looking at is this one right here, I believe. Click on that. Okay, so you can see in the life of the listing, they've sold 791 of these items. They're currently selling them for $16.99. Let's have a look at their sales history a little closer. So as you can see, they're selling them consistently. Here it is here. Magic hair curlers, they're foam roller things that don't involve heat. They're selling them consistently for $16.99. And they have like a handful, maybe 5 or 6 or so that they've sold as a special offer. But they've got quite a lot they're selling here. So they're selling from the 22nd of March through the 2nd of June. So that's 111 that they've sold in the last 72 days. So that's pretty good. Okay, so that was that's our third top item. Okay, let's look at our second top item now. Okay, so now we're going to look for our second highest item. So we are listing these in order of turnover, not necessarily price. So in this case, we are going to enter in the category number, which is 118851. So the parent category is home and garden, and it's a child category, water pumps and pressure tanks. So we'll just wait while it brings up that data. Okay, so we have our data here, the top 20 results for Australia under the category of water pumps. So our item is actually on the second page, so we're going to scroll over to the second page. Don't forget to look at the second page, guys, because sometimes there's gold on the second page as well. So the item we're going to look at is this little pump here. Okay, so it's not selling for much, but they're selling a lot. So in the life of the listing, they've sold 2,140. They're selling currently for $15.49. This one, of course, is trending. Okay, let's have a more granular look at their sales history. So if you have a look here, they're selling a few for special offer, but mostly at $15.49. And it's selling nicely, consistently. It's got quite a sales history. Okay, that's a lot. So that water pump has sold 115 in the last 52 days. Okay, let's take a look at our last and final item. Last item, our final item, is in the category of night lights. I'll type that in. So this one here. It's here, and we are going to be looking at this very top listing. So it sold 7,847 in the life of the listing. That's a lot. So let's click on that. Okay, so it's like a galaxy nightlight thing, which is obviously trending right now. Now let's take a more granular look at their sales history. Okay, so You can see they're selling them consistently for $23.66. Every now and then there's one sold at a special offer. And they're selling like hotcakes. So that is a whopping 119 of those sold in the last 46 days. Okay, so that is our last item. As promised, I wanted to show you how am I able to see the item purchase history for these eBay listings. Okay, so let me show you that now. So what I've been doing is I've been using this URL here, which 𝗕𝗲𝗏𝗏 has found a workaround. So as most of you are aware, eBay has unfortunately restricted us now from being able to click on the number of items sold. This used to be a hyperlink giving us, how many they've sold in the last 90 days or so. However, now it no longer works. So all you have to do, it's just this URL here, and I'll link that URL below, and also the link to 𝗕𝗲𝗏𝗏's video where he shows how he found this workaround. Okay, so all you do is you open up the listing in question where you want to get a more granular look at their sales history. You copy it, and all you do is paste it over the top like that. Press enter, and now this information will be retrieved from eBay. So now you can have a more granular look at what their recent purchases have been. So sure, it's great to see what they've sold in the life of the listing. However, with good till cancel, that can be a very long time. So here you're able to get a better idea if it's more of a hot seller. So that's something you can save this URL, keep it up your sleeve, and boom, you have at your disposal the ability to look behind the scenes for other eBay sellers' sales history. I hope you found this helpful. If you have, please give it a big thumbs up. Consider subscribing. Thank you very much.